Start. Okay, yay! Hopefully this is working. Let me go onto my page and see if it's working, because that would be super cool. I'm sorry if my laptop is like super loud as well. Like, I don't know. I have these nails on, by the way. It's just like, oh, so cool. Let's see, the health is good. I don't know like what I'm talking about at all. Let's see. View on the watch page. That's what I want to do. I want to see how this is looking. Let's see that. Good. Yeah. I was like watching my own self. Weird. I don't know how. Is the chat just like coming in on the side? I think that's how that works. I'm not sure. I've never done this before, but I'm super excited to, you know, do it. So yeah, hopefully more people come in, and then we can like start having fun. But yeah, so it's Halloween, and I'm gonna be doing my ventriloquist makeup because I don't know, that's what I'm being for Halloween. I have like obviously this is not what I'm wearing, but I have like a outfit and everything. It's super exciting. I don't know if this is working or not. If this is gonna, I just wanted to test it, but hopefully this works out good because yeah. And I have these nails on, and I can't stop like tapping everything. So yeah, it says there's 4 people watching, and if that's the case, that's totally awesome. You guys should like type something in the chat so I can figure out how this works. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm actually on my computer, which is like never the case anymore. Normally I'm on my phone, but hey, how's it going? Okay, so it looks like I have to go on the watch page because it doesn't look like it's showing up on the actual Hangout. So today I'm going to be doing my ventriloquist dummy makeup. I thought I would do it as a live stream instead of a tutorial because I have no like editing software or anything. So watching me like put makeup on, you know, potentially in silence for some of the time for like a super long period of time seemed kind of boring. So I thought I would do it on a stream so we can like chit chat and hang out. But I'll show you a picture of kind of what we're going to be working with because, yeah, sorry, people are Facebooking me. I'll show you a picture of kind of what we're going to be working with because obviously I think it's important to kind of know, you know, what to do. It's also a really good like last minute Halloween thing because you don't really need too much. Just a lot of foundation and some black liner, bare minimum. I feel like that's what you need. So I'm going to show you kind of, you know, what it's going to wind up looking like. Because I did the same makeup last year. I kind of am touching it up a little bit this year because I know, you know, kind of what to expect now. I'm just trying to find the photo here. You know, because there it is. Okay. So this is how it looked last year. It's kind of like what I'm going to be going as. I have a better outfit, and I might switch up some of the makeup stuff just a little bit. But for the most part, that's what we're going to be working with. So I'm going to get started. I know it's super early than I like anticipated, but it's starting to get kind of dark. So I kind of want to have the lighting for the stream. So yeah. First things first, I'm going to put my hair up. I feel like this is gonna be really awkward to like watch back eventually, but whatever, it'll be fine. So I've already like prepped. I did a face mask today. I think I kind of like creeped my boyfriend out a little bit because it looked like a like a Hannibal Lecter, I think he said. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off with some primer here. This is the Benefit Professional. We're wanting to make our skin look like plastic, so it's a lot of foundation and a lot of like filling in those pores and making them look plasticky, because that's, you know, plastic or wooden, whatever, but like they're made out of. I really have no idea. I'm like, you know, it was kind of a last minute thing that I wanted to do last year, and then I just really liked how it looked with all of the makeup because it gives me an excuse to do it. So, and it feels kind of weird. I like never do my foundation first, but we don't really have a whole lot going on the eyes, so we're gonna do it. Yeah. I feel like it's literally just like me watching my own stream, but that's okay. Because I do have it up to like read the chat. I just muted myself. Why does my skin feel super like grainy? Is this primer not good enough? No, I feel like real peely. Oh, it's really weird. Unless it was that face mask that I used. Who knows? That face mask though, I used that once, was like the most firming thing ever. So yeah, now that that's on, I'm gonna take this NYX Wonder Stick contouring thing, just like that. I'm just kind of like start sculpt out a little bit. I'm gonna blend this out as well. I just want to have a baseline underneath my foundation. It's just like, oh, okay, here's your costume. All right. That's really creepy already. Okay. So for now, this looks really kind of weird. But I'm just gonna take a brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit so that we don't have such a harsh line. I'm gonna go back in after foundation, but I just kind of want to get it started. So yeah, what are y'all doing for Halloween? Like, I'm real excited about this party I'm going to. But I'm sorry the lighting is not better. I should have planned to do this a little earlier when it was like a little bit more sunny. Okay, then I'm going to take this Kat Von D foundation. This is probably the most high coverage foundation that I own, other than the L'Oreal Infallible. And for a little bit, I was thinking of like maybe mixing them, I don't really know if that's such a bright idea because I've never done that before. I do know I really like the coverage of this. This is in the shade Light 48. This is the best, like, full coverage matte foundation you can get. I'm going to take a brush as well because then you can get even like higher coverage out of it. This is the Sigma F80 brush. And I'm just going to kind of start patting that in and blending it out. Again, you want to look like plastic. I'm going to go with probably 2 coats of this foundation all over the face. Just because, again, I want that full coverage. I like hardly ever do super full coverage because I really don't need it. But I think with this it'll look really good. And I think this is actually even the first time I've used this Kat Von D foundation with a brush as well. So I think it looks actually not that bad. I've been kind of straying away from using a brush with foundations lately. Normally I'm like sponges. But yeah. The thing I am noticing though is that you need a lot of foundation with this brush. Normally 2 pumps like can cover my whole face, and I've gone through 2 pumps and I'm not even halfway done with the first layer. So lots of foundation, but that's okay. It's Halloween. But yeah. So this is kind of cool. I'll have to think about doing streams more often because you can do it from Hangout. They have like 2 different ways to do it where like one of them was from Hangout and one of them you had to like download like a screen capture thing. My computer's so old, like I haven't downloaded nothing onto it. You can probably hear it as it is. The fan is obnoxious. It can like barely survive. But, and this is actually the first time that I've done makeup in like a week. First time I've had my hair and makeup, gonna be done in a week. I've been really, really like sick and sniffly, which is one thing that kind of scares me about this because, like, I'm gonna be probably having to blow my nose at some point, and I'm like, I don't want to wreck the makeup. But I'll definitely be bringing things to touch up with throughout the party. I'll probably wind up being that one annoying girl who's in the bathroom constantly, like, fixing her makeup and stuff. But it's like, my costume is my makeup, like, basically. So that's the first coat all over the face. I'm going to do one more all over just to get that extra plasticky look. I do have a beauty blender here too, just in case I want to go in and kind of just make everything not as streaky looking. If it does look streaky, that's the thing. Like, doing my makeup now as opposed to like earlier in the day, things are a lot more like shadowed. So it's like you can't really tell unless you get all up onto yourself. So yeah, I'm just finishing that, second coat. Now I just need to get my forehead and then like basically the center of the face. Pretty much done like the cheek areas. But yeah. I really hope, and I think this is how that works, where it like records it to put on your channel later. I think the Hangouts do the same. They just record the entire thing. This is the most like full coverage I think I've ever seen on my face. Because even last year when I did this look, I did not have this foundation, so I used like L'Oreal Infallible or something where it's intense, but it's not like nearly as crazy as this Kat Von D foundation is. But I do want to look plasticky, like a doll. So this is crazy, but I kind of love it. Like not for I feel like I'm one of those like 100 layers of foundation people. Let's try it. We're on layer 2. Let's go 98 more times. God, could you imagine those people that do that 100 layers of foundation if they used this one where it's like after 2 layers you're like dying. That's crazy. But yeah, you guys are welcome to type in the chat and stuff. We can talk about makeup related things, Halloween related things, anything really. Really want to get that nose as well because I have been blowing this nose and it is red because I'm sniffly. But yeah, so that is there's a finished look. No. Oh, I put my makeup box away. We'll just open up a new thing because why not? I always have like, oh my god, these nails though. Okay. I want to get this foundation off of my face, or off of my face, off of my hand. But yeah. So now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and take some concealer under the eyes. I'm going to take probably the whitest concealer I have, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm really going to put it under the eyes to brighten, but I'm going to make it so that it highlights my cheekbones as well to really bring them forward. So this is also a super full coverage concealer. So I carry it down, putting it across under the eye, really kind of fill this all in. But yeah, I should have maybe had like a lighter concealer, but I think this will do fine. Really want those like rounded, kind of highlighted cheekbones. Thin and like beauty. Right? That's what we all want. You know, why look like a person when you can look like a doll, correct? I'm kind of nervous because I know like last year when I did this makeup, I like kind of practiced it, you know, like a week in advance just to, I mean, I didn't film it or anything, but, you know, I kind of practiced it. This time I really didn't do anything. I just was like, oh, I know what I'm doing. Do I though? Then I'm going to highlight the center of the face. Chin. Really going to highlight this chin here more than I normally would. Again, kind of like bring that forward. And then I'm going to take my dampened Real Techniques sponge. And I'm not going to really blend it out because I do want to have that whiteness. I'm just going to kind of softly blend the edges because I do want that brightness to kind of stay. But I don't want it to obviously look like concealer. So yeah. I'm so excited for this party, man. Like, it has been so long since I've just like partied it up. Shoot. I don't plan on going like super crazy. Even though, you know, nobody ever plans on going super crazy, it just occurs, but you know. Then I'm going to take the other side of this NYX Wonder Stick. It's got a like a cream contouring thing on one side, which we're definitely going to be using. And then it also has this cream highlight thing, which I thought was kind of cool. So I'm just going to take it and just really kind of use it to add a little bit of extra brightness. It doesn't really actually do that much, surprisingly. I thought it would be like super, super white, but I'm going to just try it out. I was going to do it after we like baked and stuff, but it would really look cakey. So we'll just try it out and see how this works. Not super well. So I'm just going to tap that back again. That was kind of a waste of a step. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use that. So now I'm going to take this Coty Airspun powder. This is the translucent extra coverage. And just use the flat side, dip it in there, and bake my little face so that really brightens it up. And I want to keep that brightness again where we laid the concealer, so on the cheeks and under the eyes. So yeah, I love baking. Like ever since, I don't know who kind of like started the trend of baking your makeup, but I just love it. And as you can see, it gets everywhere. So this is not the shirt that I'm going to be wearing for the party. I was going to have like the costume like already on because I thought it would add to the tutorial, but obviously that would have been a bad idea. So I'm just going to add that on forehead. Really anywhere we put that concealer. So down the nose. On the chin. Again, you're going to be a powdery mess if you're anything like me. If you're like a normal person that can like do Oh, you're gonna also get it in your mouth, apparently. That's like the first time that's ever happened, but I think that's because normally I'm not talking. I'm doing my makeup. So yeah, as you can see, powdery mess. But I'm gonna let that kind of sit on there while we finish other parts of the face. Girl's got lashes and everything. We're going all out. I even did my fake nails for this. Going all out, man. Alright. So now I'm going to do the brows while we're waiting for that. I use 3 products normally to do my brows, and I was debating whether or not to like use like eyeliner or something to darken them and make them black, but I thought against it. You know, I thought I would just use my regular brow products. So the first thing that I do is I use this Rimmel Rimmel Professional Brow Pencil in the shade Hazel. It's got a little brush on one side. So I'm going to kind of just comb them through. And the thing with these brows for today is I'm going to kind of round them out and make them more like cartoony, I guess. Not so super arched or anything. We're not doing Instagram brows. We're doing like somebody drew these brows on. Just kind of curve them a little bit. Honestly, it's not too super different from how like I normally do my brows. I don't round them out as much, but I mean, the arch is still there. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of maybe block off that corner right there. I don't know. I'm not too big on like brows. Like, I mean, if I have a good brow day, you best believe I will tell you about it. But I don't normally spend like a crazy amount of time on my brows. Yeah, I'm going to take this pencil and just lightly fill them in. Yeah, yes, gosh. I have this little mirror here too. I think that looks alright. Then I'm going to take this NYX brow mascara. This is in the shade Brunette. And basically, I think I just broke the brow mascara, you guys. I literally did. I literally just broke my brow mascara. What the fuck? Well, there goes that, unless I can't even touch it. Oh, come on. There goes that product after today's tutorial. Damn. Guess who needs to take a trip to Ulta? But, God, now what am I going to do with this? Okay, I guess try and scrape it off. Like, literally, what the fuck? This is kind of like what makes the brows, like, the bottom. I can't use this floppy thing. God, after that, guess we're gonna have to make do with, like, you know, using the pencil a little more. Gosh, the things that happen on this freaking stream. But again, guess who has to take a trip to Ulta? Me. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna fill them in the rest of the way with the pencil. Normally, I would use the brow mascara to kind of like comb through them and stuff. And then, let's not break the brow gel. But this is just a clear brow gel, and it's gonna just help lay the hairs down and lock that color into place. I'm still like, what the heck? Like, I'm still thinking about that brow product. I don't know. They're not as great as they probably would have been with the other thing, but they're okay. They're kind of crazy looking, but it's okay because it's Halloween. So now that that is done, we can start on like the shadow, like on the lid. So I'm gonna take some eyeshadow primer. This is just the Wet n Wild one. It is the best eyeshadow primer ever. Like best affordable drugstore primer. I know a lot of the tutorials that I've seen for like ventriloquist stuff, because believe me, I've watched a ton of them, have used like a painterly paint pot from MAC or something. We don't have that here. I wasn't about to go out and buy it just for this. So we're going to use some normal primer. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're not doing like a crazy thing on the lid. It's probably like 2 colors, if that. So I just want something for those colors to like stick to. God, little baby hairs, get out of my primer. So yeah. It's so much harder to do this with these nails. I thought it would be like a wise idea to like, oh, let's put them on first, you know, so that way I don't have to do it when I'm done with the makeup. Probably wasn't the smartest idea, but we digress. I look crazy right now. So I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush. This is just a flat shader brush. And I'm going to go into this Wet n Wild Vinyl Collection, like, I don't even know what you call it, palette, 6-pan palette. And I'm going to use this matte creamy color right here all over. Like, pretty much everywhere we laid that primer, I'm going to put that shadow. And this is just to set the primer, and it's probably one of the only shades we're going to use. You want any kind of like veins or anything on your lids, any kind of discoloration to go away, because again, we're made of wood. Wood doesn't have discoloration on their eyelids. Wood doesn't have eyelids. Take that. So yeah. Just pat that on. This is such a nice, like, base color. I'll have to remember to use this. I always get, like, these smaller palettes like this. Hey, Chelsea, how's it going? I'm sorry I started the stream a little early. I know in my video I said I would do 5, but then I realized I set the time wrong. How do you get Pikachu on a bus? You Pokemon, Polly, see? I don't know if the chat is like super delayed. It would be so funny if you guys were typing that and like hours ago, and I'm just getting it now. That wouldn't be funny. That would be terrible, actually. Oh, you see? Used to watch your YouNows ages ago. I need to, like, get back on YouNow. I know, I look crazy right now. But no, I need to really get back on YouNow. I was originally going to do this stream on YouNow. Somebody in the comments was saying, of, like, the video that I talked about it in, was saying, like, oh no, do it on YouTube. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's literally all it took. But no, I look crazy right now. And my nose, like, because I have a cold, so my nose is, like, running already. I'm like, this is not going to be a fun time. But, yeah. So, yeah, so now, I guess I should, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should put this on there. I was going to take this, like, brownish taupey shade from this palette here and kind of just put it in the crease. But I don't know if it'll mess it up. I'm gonna just try it. Really, really softly. Just because I tend to like a little bit of definition in there. Even if it's not perfect. Like, or spot on with the look. I tend to just like. I went and moved my car because my mom had called me today. I'm going to this party, right? And she's all like, don't drink and drive. What are you, like, all worried? And I was telling her, like, after that spiel, I was telling her that I was really, like, nervous to, like, walk to the car looking like this to get it after I was done. And she's like, oh, just move it, like, on the street outside of your dorm or whatever. So that's where it is. I'll still have to go get gas looking like this eventually, but yeah. I don't know what my dummy name is. My dummy name is Katie. So yeah, I think that just looks a little bit nicer. So now I'm gonna kick all this powder off because I feel like I look crazy, and I'm gonna try to not look crazy. So I'm gonna take. What should I take? I'm gonna go in with this yellowy powder and just kick it off because I want to keep that, like, kind of brightness right there. Yeah, butter. I feel like it's literally just me and you, Paul, right now. Like, there's 2 viewers. At least that's what it says. There's 2 viewers. I feel like it's literally just. Let's call it left. Then. But it's like I'm going on one. I look so foundation-y. I never wear this much foundation, but like I kind of can't wait. I feel like I'm just like whiteness and brows. My fudgy red. Aww. You know what would be cool? I could go on Hangout on my phone with my fudgy friend, and then could be in the stream. Okay. I'm telling you, there's like powder everywhere. Powder everywhere. Pass. I figured you would. So now I feel like kind of weird because I know that it's only like me and you in here, and but I also feel like if people watch this in the future, they're gonna want to know the makeup side of it. So forgive me if I like just start randomly talking makeup stuff. But I'm gonna take this Kat Von D powder that goes with the foundation that we're wearing, and this is like super high coverage powder as well. So I'm going to kind of just lightly dust the rest of the face with this powder to set everything else that wasn't baking. God, there's nothing like a freshly cleaned powder brush. I just cleaned my like big brushes that I knew I would be using for this tutorial. There's nothing like a brush that is fresh and clean. Because God knows I don't clean mine enough. It looks so pasty, it's ridiculous. Thank God for contouring. My intern people are texting me. Well, not texting me. I'm in a Facebook group with them. We're gonna make shirts. So great. Talking about the shirts that we're doing on Monday. I can't even type with these nails. With red lettering. Okay. Anyway, can you clean brush or fresh bedding? Fresh bedding, definitely. That's what I would take above clean brushes. Can you do fall makeup? I can. This is like a Halloween thing. But maybe if you guys like it in the future, I can do more streams because they're kind of fun. So, yeah, possibly. Possibly. Okay. Where is that brush? Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of like contouring now with this Wonder Stick thing. This is the NYX Wonder Highlight and Contour Stick in the shade Light and Medium. It's got that contour thing we used at the beginning on the one side, and then that white highlight thing that we used that wasn't very effective on the other side. I'm going to use the contour side, really start to work on these cheeks here. Go around my like cheekbone. I am going to be a ventriloquist dummy, so that's what I'm working on right now. Is like ventriloquist doll makeup, which is basically a lot of like heavy contouring to look like wooden. I have a picture from last year of how it looked. So I'm kind of trying to copy like that. but I'm using some different products than I used last year, so it's kind of like I'm experimenting, but then I'm also like I have a party to go to after this, like a Halloween party. So I also am like, I want it to turn out good, but we'll see. So I'm using a combination of brushes. This little Tarte one that I got in a Sephora Favorites kit. Oh my gosh, my laptop is dying. I need to plug you in. I have a little brush from Tarte. Then I have the Real Techniques sculpting brush, and then this e.l.f. like contour brush if needed, as well as a beauty blender and obviously a bunch of other brushes. So yeah, I really want to like work on this contour here because they have like really defined cheeks as well as like their nose and other like facial features. So I really want them, like those things, to stand out. I'm not a super fan of this NYX product, but I don't really have any other like cream contour products. And I was trying to be budgeted, so I didn't want to like go out and buy the Smashbox one or anything. Because I normally don't like cream contouring. I don't know why. But I know, I love the e.l.f. brushes. Like, I have a ton of them. And it's crazy because I just washed a ton of brushes that I thought, you know, like, I might use for this. And some of the, because a lot of the e.l.f. brushes, especially the Studio line, see, I feel like that just, like, messes up my foundation. I think maybe it's because I put the powder on. I don't know. But I feel like the Studio line that all have the black bristles, like, you never really know how, like, dirty they are until you actually go to wash them. Because I washed mine yesterday, and I was like, oh, I should have washed you, like, what seems like years ago, you know? I don't know if I like this NYX thing. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Maybe if you're doing, like, just regular cream contouring, but for this, it's kind of like, I don't know. Because I really want those cheeks to, like, stand out. But I don't know if, like, any of these brushes are doing, like, that great of a job in blending this in. Again, should have practiced before this stream, but, you know, that's just what you get. Maybe a beauty blender, I don't know. The sound of disappointment. That's what's happening right now. Do you like their eyeshadow? I haven't actually tried a lot of the e.l.f. makeup. I do like their face products, like their blushes and like they have a tone correcting powder that I like, and they also have a like the illuminating palette and stuff. But I haven't tried a lot of their like eye products or lip products. I've heard that their the what am I doing for the 1K special? I've heard that their like primers are good, but I haven't actually tried them. Specifically the hydrating primer. Somebody on YouTube that I follow, they like rave about that primer. And then somebody that I work with, she actually was like, oh yeah, I really like that one too. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing for my 1K special policy. What do you guys think I should do? 1,000 layers of foundation. Oh my god, if I did that with the foundation I'm wearing today, it would be like raised off of my face, I feel like. Even with just 2 layers, I feel like it's just like crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of this contour thing. Thank God I can go in with powder and kind of like sharpen it up. But I really thought the cream would be like where it's at. And this little brush came with a like product that is similar to this that Tarte sells. And I mean I didn't love it, but I had like a sample of it. So I just like used it. I think the nose is coming out okay, kind of. But no, I don't tend to do a lot of cream contouring. This is like new territory for me. Could always go as a cat too. I kind of nailed that earlier today, I think. What are you guys being for Halloween, if anything? Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna like put this away and just really go in with a powder because I feel like it's really not doing all that much. Um, so I'm gonna take this Anastasia palette because I really want to get that, you know, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. brush and just load it up in this middle shade. I would show you more, but this one here is like kind of broken, so I don't want to tip it. There we go. I don't know. I'm much more of a fan of like powder makeup products. I feel like that looks so much better, like so much more defined. You're being a mouse, that's cool. Do you have a party to go to or anything? Or like, there. I feel like that looks so like I mean it looks weird, but it looks like what I wanted to go for. Now we just have to do the other side. Thank God for powder. I mean, like, it's my favorite. So I just want to really like accentuate. And then once the face is done, we can go back to the eyes. Add lashes and stuff. I just want to get the majority of this done. That's cool. I have plenty of Halloweens where I sat home, passed out candy, watched movies. Nightmare Before Christmas was on yesterday, before this Dark Shadows movie that I watched. Oh, the bomb. Not the Dark Shadows movie, but the Nightmare Before Christmas, the bomb. I remember, because I own Nightmare Before Christmas, it's at my house, but I own like the DVD of it, and I remember there's a short before that movie that used to scare the crap out of me. And I remember like being in the basement by myself, watching this movie, and being so like scared of it. Just that beginning short. I mean, and it's like animated and like it's kind of kiddie. I remember being like so scared of it. It's so weird not like bronzing or anything like that, like my normal routine. I feel like the cheek parts look good. I just want to really like hollow out this back part. I feel like I've been doing this same thing the whole stream. I'm just such a perfectionist about it, I guess. I'm just like, it's not done. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp. But Johnny Depp in Dark Shadows yesterday and in like Sweeney Todd. Oh, you're killing me. Something about that gothiciness that he has in Burton movies. Something about that, man, just gets me every time. I'm gonna take this same brush and just kind of do my jawline like I normally would. Hashtag GMT. Hashtag get some tight. So before we go any further with the face, because I still want to add some blush, I'm going to continue with the eyes. Then maybe it'll make the face look not as weird to me. I feel like the face looks really weird for some reason. I mean, aside from the obvious, like, crazy contoured look. So I'm going to take a black liner, which, where did I do with it? There it is. This is a new one. I got this one specifically for today. Because I was like, my other liner is probably going to run out. I've never used this one before. And I'm just going to draw a line. Bring it out a little bit. There we go. Tim Burton. Yeah, his movies I feel like aren't scary. They just are dark. But like I said, that's short in the beginning. It's like Vincent. It's called Vincent, I think it is, and it's about like Vincent Price. Probably on YouTube somewhere. But it scared the crap out of me as a kid. Not even really sure why. Okay. I love this liner. It's so smooth. I'm going to take a black liner and just line my tight line. Dropping everything. Shoot. Anyway. All right. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on so that we can put false lashes on. I have the Ardell Wispy lashes for the top lash line. And then I have these NYX ones for the bottom lash line that we're going to create in a little bit. But, yeah. So, let's put that mascara on. Yeah. This is like my favorite mascara. I talked about it in one of my, I think my most recent favorites video. It's from Julep. It's so good. You almost don't even need false lashes when you use this. I, of course, am obviously still going to put them on, but which should be interesting because I don't normally wear false lashes, and especially not on camera. I go through phases with gel liner. Sorry, I keep looking at the chat just in case. I go through phases with it. I don't have one currently up here. I was gonna buy one for this makeup, but then I was kind of like, when am I ever gonna use it? Other than just like right now. So that's why I went with the liquid because I'm more likely to use it. So yeah. God, I keep hiccuping. Not good when you have a mascara super close to your face. Okay, and that doesn't need to be like perfect because again, we're gonna put false lashes on right now. So I love these lashes. Let's see if I can get these open with my fake nails on. But I love these lashes in particular because they come with a tool. Haha, I did get it open. Oh my god. They come with this little tool that I think is so, so useful to applying lashes. And I have one already, but mine is kind of all like gunky and gross from like, you know, times of using it. So I got a new one. But these are what the lashes look like. They're really like fluttery. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start applying them. Again, I should have put these freaking nails on like after this, but we're gonna try and make it work. So this is the left one, okay. And I'm gonna use this Duo glue. This is the Duo brush-on adhesive with vitamins in the dark version. Thank you. It's gonna get even better. I'm just gonna brush that on. I like to use the dark version, especially when I'm doing liner, because then if I mess up, it just blends right in with the liner. When we get to the lower lashes, I do have a clear lash glue that I've actually never used before. So I guess we'll see how that one works. Everybody raves about it, so. Yeah, I love the Ardell lashes as well. There's so many different kinds. When I was there looking to see what I wanted to get, I was like, I knew what I wanted for the top lashes. Like, I wanted full and crazy. But for these bottom ones, I actually have never tried the NYX lashes before. I just knew I wanted something a little bit more sparse. I look crazy right now. But yeah, I was going to go with one, like an Allure lash or something. But then I saw that NYX had lashes, and I'm like, oh, let's try these. These look exactly what I'm looking for. I know last year I think I used some random Ardell one. That actually went on a lot faster than I thought it would. Normally I sit here like putzing with them for forever. But the cool thing about this tool is that you can use this little rubbery thing on the side to kind of get in there and like push it down. But I feel like with these nails on, I can kind of just do that myself now. But normally when my nails are super short, I'm like all about this little tool. So definitely gonna bring the glue with me to the party, obviously, because in case they flap up. But yeah, I think they're looking okay right now. So I'm gonna move on to the other side. So yeah, I'm gonna go back over the band with that liner again. I just want to let them have a chance to sit and, you know, adjust themselves. God, I don't want to like pull the lash, like, because I've never used them before, so they're just like glued to the plastic basically. Here we go. With these nails, I was like, I don't want to like mess them up or, you know, like pull hairs out or something, you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the other side. I don't know. I could never do false lashes on somebody else. I got asked to do my cousin's wedding, like the makeup for the bridesmaids and stuff, like over the summer. And I declined it because I was kind of like scared. But I was like, everybody's gonna want false lashes and like I don't have time to do everybody's makeup like that, you know, and I'm kind of scared. I know, I never have, my normal nails are like super short because I always like pick at them and stuff. Sorry, I just gotta get the glue like tacky. These lashes look kind of ratchety. All the hairs are everywhere, but hopefully some mascara will help with that. And we're just gonna set them on. God, I don't know if it's just because my old like tool is all like ratchety kind of. Um, but these went on so easy. Like normally, like I said, I sit here futzing with them. They don't get off the tool. They like stick on everything. But these ones went on so simple. So cool. So I'm gonna go back over with the liner. Just kind of hide the lash there. This liner I'm super impressed with as well. Like people have been raving about this liner as like a dupe for the Kat Von D, and I've never used it until now. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, 2-in-1 lash boosting serum and eyeliner. So good. And I'm gonna take some of this mascara again and just kind of wiggle it through the lashes to kind of blend my own lashes with the fake ones. But alrighty. So now comes the kind of hard part with the eye look. I'm gonna take, what is it? This NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's just a white color. And I'm gonna, because I want to make my eyes look bigger, so I'm gonna make kind of like a false lower lash line. Yeah, I love these lashes. And like I said, the liner, amazing. But I'm gonna take this white and just kind of slowly carry it along, like right from here to here. Do you know camels? They do have really long eyelashes. They don't even need mascara or falsies. Oh my god, I probably look crazy right now, but I really want to get in everywhere. So I'm going to make a false lower lash line. So it just kind of looks like that. It looks kind of crazy, but I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Basically like the hollow of your eye. Like for me, it's already kind of sunken in, so I kind of already know where I'm going to be putting this product. But geez, it's not even 5:30 yet. I thought I'd be like rushing, like, because the party starts at 7. It's gonna be fashionably late, you know, but I thought it would be like 6 or something already. Because of how long I spent messing with that freaking contour. Which low key, I'm probably gonna go back and mutz with some more. Also gonna put the white like on my waterline. No guarantee it's gonna stay there, but well, it makes it more believable. Just like that. Then I'm gonna take a white shadow. I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Rebel palette, my favorite palette almost, and just a flat brush. I'll just use this one. And just kind of set that white. I'm going to use the shade Dainty. I'll be real dainty about this. This one right here. Just set that. This is too neutrally. I need a like white, like a stark white. I think that's a little bit too pink. I need like a stark white. What can I use? You'd think I have like a gazillion eyeshadows. You'd think I'd have just like a white. You know? But surprisingly, that's a lot more difficult to come by. But I'm trying to see. A lot of the ones I have are like off-white, so they're just like not. Whatever. I'll just use the one that I had before. It's not too terribly off. It's just I wish it was more like white, you know? I mean, it's not awful. I just wish it was closer to what I wanted, you know? Guess who's probably going to need to go to Ulta? No, I'm just kidding. I probably will, though, because I broke that thing earlier. That was crazy. I don't know if you guys were here during that. Jeez. Then I'm going to take this liner again and just kind of outline the perimeter of where we put that white. I'm going to connect it from my upper and lower, like, liner. And honestly, from like last year, this is probably the hardest part. I broke one of my things, Polly C. I was like, I'm about to go use this brow thing, and I like opened it and I like broke the plastic tube packaging, so I like couldn't use it. And I was just like, how does that even happen? I know, I do too. Look in your collection and see if you have just a stark white. Because I feel like that's something that they don't put in a lot of like palettes. It's always like an off-white or a cream. I know. I literally, yeah, I should have because I felt like it. This is literally like the hardest part. Is like getting that outline. Okay. So there we go. And now I'm going to put these other lashes on this bottom because this is supposed to be like your new lower lash line. Um, but so I have these lashes here that are a little bit more sparse that I think will look like pretty good on the bottom. God, I keep hiccuping. What the heck? And I'm going to try to use, actually no, I think the dark glue would be fine because it's got the black line. I was going to try to use the clear. I don't want to use a glue that I'm like not sure of. Especially on something where it's like, it's crucial that it stays on. So yeah, what it's going to look like, this is going to be down there. But oh my god. Okay. Who would have thought that I can't even put lashes into a tweezer? But yeah. Alright. Oh, lucky. I wish I had a stark white. The only one I can think of is Kat Von D's Thunderstruck Shadow. But that has like kind of a lot of shimmer in it that I don't know if I would want that to be like on that part of the eye. Like I use that shadow as a highlighter a lot of the time. But that one, oh my god, forget it. That one's just a white shimmery. So then I'm going to place this so carefully. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. Freaking nails can't be putting anything anywhere. There we go. I was about to say, I had fake nails last year, and it went on fine. Now, these are definitely ones that you're like gonna want to bring. If you do like the lower lashes like this, you're gonna want to bring like lash glue with you because I remember last year they definitely popped up a little more than wanted. Just got a little bit of glue on there, especially on the ends. But yeah. You could even glue the individual lashes like down so they don't curl up as much. But I think I'm gonna leave them kind of curled just because, I don't know, just because I want to. And then again, once that glue is dry, I'm gonna go back in with the liner, but I'm gonna do the other side before I do anything like that. Thank you, thank you. Bump up the eyes though, because Lord knows that looking at it, I'm still like, oh, that could have been, like, I could have done this, or, I mean, I'm still looking at that contour, being like, I don't know about it. I don't know. Probably will wind up messing with it again. But yeah, I definitely, because I bring like a bag normally, regardless. Like if I just do regular, like everyday makeup, I always have a bag of like touch-up things with me. But I definitely am gonna bring some touch-up stuff with me, obviously. Just gonna kind of curl these a little bit so they're not as straight. But yeah. I can't wait till the lips go on. I feel like the lips and like the little lines here like really make the look. I feel like without them, it's kind of like, what are you doing? You know? What is that? Oh my god, I got stuck on my nail again. I have so much lash glue on these nails right now. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I feel like these lashes are not super even in that I should have moved this side over a little bit, but at this point, I'm kind of just like, whatever. So I'm just going to continue to glue them. Let's see if I can take this makeup wipe and just kind of get this glue off. Oh yeah, it comes off, no big deal. That's good. I was worried about my manicure. Yeah, I definitely, okay, to give you a reference, this is the size of makeup bag that I like, always bring with me. In fact, this is my makeup bag I always bring. But for this one, I think I'm going to bring something more like this because I want to make sure that I can fit brushes or anything in here that I might need, just because I feel like there's much more of a, like, different ways that things could go wrong, especially with my cold and me sniffling and blowing my nose all the time. I'm going to take that liner again and just go over the lash band. And again on this side. So yeah, so that's pretty much the eye look. I'm thinking I'm going to take a little bit of that white shadow again. What did I do with it? There it is. And just pop some underneath the brow as like a brow highlight. And again, this is the Pretty Rebel palette from Too Faced, shade Dainty. So yeah, So yeah, that is the face, or like the eyes. I'm going to take a little bit more, like I said, of that contour and just kind of touch it up just a tiny, tiny bit. Just along the area. And along the chin. Just touch up the nose. Then I'm going to take this kind of brighter powder. And just go underneath, right in that area. Accentuate it. Okay. Now for blush, because we're going to be blushing. I'm going to take this super bright blush. This is from e.l.f. and it is the shade Pink Passion. I love this blush. It's like the brightest blush I think that I have. So yeah, I want it to be super, super bright, right on the apples of the cheeks. So I'm going to just take a little brush. Right there. And I'm not even going to carry it back. Normally I would. I'm just going to focus it right there. Yeah, this is like I said, it's an e.l.f. blush, so it's literally like $1, maybe $3. And the pigment is like so good. Like, I know it's hard to tell because it's dark and like things are kind of getting harder to see, but I'll definitely be having some pictures on Instagram of this finished look. I know last year, once I was done with it, I was just like, picture central. Taking pictures like everywhere. So yeah, I really, really like how that looks. Again, I'm probably, once I'm done with this look, I'll probably wind up going into the bathroom, looking at it under the extreme light, and then maybe like adding a couple things, like maybe touching up the blush or blending it out a little more or something. But for the most part, this is like the look. And then I want to add a subtle highlight. I know that, like, as a ventriloquist dummy, you're not going to be, like, all glowy and fabulous. But for me, like, I just like a little bit of highlight, probably, like, right up in here. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 01. This is just a matte highlight, so it's not like as extreme as like your Jeffree Star highlights or whatever, which I do really, really like. So I do have a Facebook, though I keep it kind of for like friends and family, like in real life. Like I don't have a public one, like I know some people on YouTube have, but I hope that's okay and understandable. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit on right there. It's really, really subtle because it's not super glowy, but I think it just kind of looks really, really pretty. I'm going to carry it down your nose a little bit. I do have a public Instagram if you're interested in that, though. And that is just KDJ Beauty 7, I think it is. yeah, so I think that looks good. I think that blush really like made the look more alive, I guess. So now I'm gonna go on to the lips because I think that this is the last step. I'm using 2 different lip products and possibly a lip liner, which is right here. So with this lip liner, this is the L'Oreal Color Riche lip liner in the shade Always Red. I'm gonna just outline Cupid's bow and like my lower. I'm gonna overdraw it a little bit to make the lips a little bit bigger. Although, let's be honest, I always overdraw, I feel like. Yeah, I just want to get that like sharp Cupid's bow. There's that, and then I'm going to take this NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Kitten Heels. I'm just kind of Kitten Heels, yes. I feel like, I don't know. I was going to say, I feel kind of say like a Kitten Heels, but it's, I don't know. And then that's just a little brighter than I wanted it to be. So I think I'm going to go in with this NARS. This is what I normally use. I don't know why I went with the NYX thing, but this is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella, which I love. I don't have enough reasons to wear red lips in my life, I feel like. I love how they look. I just feel like I don't wear them enough. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and just clean up that bottom lip a little bit. But yeah, I really need to wear red lips more, I feel like. You feel kind of like fierce when you do. There we go. That's a lot nicer. I overdrew a little bit too much on the bottom, and so I had to like touch it up. But yeah. Got a little carried away. not gonna lie. Then the final step, I feel like in the makeup, is just to draw your little jaw like lines. And basically, I'm just gonna go from each corner of my mouth with my liquid liner and just draw straight down. Oh no, I fucked it up. That's the thing with this, like, I put too much foundation on that sometimes, like, trying to draw this. It, like, slides around in the foundation, kind of. I feel like it looks so cool. So yeah, let me set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter, because God knows when we partying it up, we need to have things lasting all night long, baby. I feel like freaking Jeffree Star up in here. So yeah, this is kind of like the look. I have like a costume as well. I guess I could maybe put on. I don't know how that would look though, if I just like turned the camera away for a little bit. But this is like the look, I guess. I have I have a mess to clean up after this. Shoot. But basically, I can show you what I'm going to wear, and then I can put some pictures up on Instagram if you want. I have black leggings, and then I have, ooh, I don't want to get makeup on my shirt. I learned that lesson with baby powder earlier. Ooh, and there was like red on there. Take some hand sanitizer at least. Maybe get this off. I have a black, basically a black cami and a white long-sleeved shirt with like a red bow tie and a hat. I could put the red bow tie and the hat on because I do have pants on. Let's see, there's that. What did I do with that bow tie? Oh yeah, and I have suspenders as well, which I don't know if I'm gonna wear or not, but I feel like they go with the costume, so I should wear them. But oh, come on. Again with the nails, man. Lesson learned, put your nails on after your makeup look. So there's that. Got the hat. Yeah! I think it looks so cool. I love it. Let's take some pictures, shall we? I'm just going to take a snap. I'm definitely going to take more. Should probably not have my like gym shorts on the bottom. There we go. Yay! It'll be like Halloween makeup. So it looks like that. Yay! I'm gonna post it on my Snap story. So if you're following me there, you'll see it. But anyway, I should probably get cleaned up and ready to go because I have like an hour to drive to the party. But this was kind of cool, even though it was kind of like a smaller, like, amount of people in the stream. It was kind of cool, and now it can be posted to my channel so people can see it like later or whatever. So yeah, I think this was definitely cool. We'll have to do it again sometime. Thank you for coming to watch. If you did, even just for like a little bit. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.